Good day, class. So before we start doing the floor plan or sketching a floor plan, let us first understand floor plan symbols. So let us first identify and define on what is a floor plan. A floor plan is one of the construction drawings that you'll find included in a set of blueprints. When you say blueprints, these are set of plans. They appear alongside with site plans, elevation plans, and other detailed drawings that offer builders a roadmap for how to build a structure. So when we say blueprints, these are sets of drawings such as site plans, elevations. So that includes the floor plan. So they serve as a fundamental kind of house plan for general constructors and other working in the construction industry. Okay? So we have here an example of a floor plan. So a floor plan is a two-dimensional architectural drawing that shows the design of a house or other construction project from above. It is drawn in what called a plan view, as if you're looking down through an invisible roof into the building. Okay, so example here, we have an example of a floor plan here, a floor plan with wall with dimensions. Okay, as you can see, we have different kinds of symbols inside. So dito ang sinabi niya, a floor plan is a two-dimensional architectural drawing that shows the design of a house or other construction project from above. Okay, like for example, we have a two-story residential building here. Okay, so nakikita natin yan, but if you're going to yan natin siya, and then we try to remove the roof, and then separate natin. Okay, kung makikita natin class dito, pag nakaharap ka, this is what we call the views, front view, we have the side views, the rear view. But pag nilagyan natin ganyan yan, class, it looks like a floor plan. So that's why sinabi niya, this look like a view from above, without the roof. Okay, so this is an example of a second floor. Okay, for the first floor, so tulad ng nakikita natin sa figure natin, meron siyang ito yung parang ang floor plan kasi class, nag-i-start siya sa property line. Okay? And then kung makikita natin class, we have the partitions. Of course, we have the symbol we have the car, we have the stairs, we have the furnitures, fixtures, the dining, etc. etc. Yung nga lang ginagawa ng class is we are making it in two-dimensional first. Okay? So that is the importance of a floor plan. Okay. So next, so there are several symbols that we can see in a floor plan. So let us try to understand on what are these symbols. So floor plans use stylized symbols that often look like the outlines of elements they represent. Tabs, stoves, sinks, and stairs are familiar examples. These can appear along with built-in elements of interior design like appliances, islands, cabinets, and bookshelves. Okay, tingnan nyo to So this is not a floor plan but close to a floor plan. Yung nga lang, naka-scale model siya, So makikita natin class, mayroon tayong stair, Mayroon tayong mga appliances dyan. Mayroon tayong mga cabinets, bookshelves, beds, sofa, etc. Okay? So gagawin natin ngayong class, paano sila? What's the appearance of these fixtures or furnitures inside a floor plan? Okay, so let us start with the door, window, and stair symbols. Okay? So doors and windows are elements found on every floor plan, and stair are almost as common doors, appear as gaps in a wall, open with an arc showing the way the door should swing. Windows are similar, appearing as narrow boxes in walls. Stairs are depicted most often as a series of rectangles. Okay, so makikita natin class na yung mga doors, then may arcs sila para may pagkita yung pagka-swing niya, Okay, so we have examples of door symbols here. Okay, so this one is an example of symbol, open door. This is a single door, sliding door, opening door, the double door, pocket door, and then bifold door. Marami pa yan, no? And then we have examples here of a window symbols. We have the fixed window. Yung gagawin natin, ganito siya, fixed window, vertical sliding window, horizontal sliding window. This is an example of a double hung window, single casement window, then the double casement window, and then the bay window. Okay, so these are symbols of doors and windows in a floor plan. Okay, how about stair symbols? Okay, so ito, straight stair, yung mga diretso lang. And then we have the L type or the L stair. We have the U stairs with landing. And then we have the winding stair, the curved stair, and then the spiral stair. Okay, let us now move to the appliances and plumbing symbols. Okay, so these are examples of appliance and plumbing symbols. So for appliance and symbols, ito yung mga symbol natin, no? We have the stove or range, lutuan, no? Refrigerator, kung makita natin class, they are in top position, no? Yung symbol nila, of course, since floor plan is a representation of a building in top position. Okay, another dishwasher, washer, we have the dryer, water heater, and cabinet. Marami pa yan, no? These are the common. And then next we have the for plumbing symbols. We have for bathtub, floor drain, shower, toilet, freestanding sink, urinal, sink with cabinet, double sink with cabinet. So that is for appliance symbols and plumbing symbols. Okay? So after understanding, no, the different symbols in a floor plan, so tingnan natin, no. I have an example here of a floor plan. Okay. So sa gagawin natin floor plan class, we'll be using several symbols, but let us focus first on the space, no? So hindi na muna tayo maglalagay ng mga symbols for the so lalagay muna natin yung pangalan, the spacing, and then the dimensions. So the next video will show you on how to draw a floor plan in a what we call manual way. Of course, after this, we'll be having the AutoCAD. So please watch it properly, and afterwards, after watching the video, you'll be having your next activity, which is the creating a floor plan that is indicated on the video. Okay, enjoy watching. Good day class, again welcome to our blog. So for this, we'll be discussing on how to sketch or to draw a floor plan manually. Okay, so what we have here is we set up the T-square on the drawing table, and we align the paper to the T-square, and using a masking tape, we are going to fasten the drawing paper to the drawing table. Right, so we are using masking tape here for us to avoid residue from the tape. So this is the best tape that we are going to use in fastening the drawing paper to the drawing table. You may also use triangular scale, since we'll be using 1:100 scale, or you can just use any measuring tool such as foot rule, or we can also make use of the measurement from our triangle. Okay, so the first thing to do na gagawin natin ay we measure 1 cm for our borderline, and then using the T-square, we're going to create the left side borderline. Okay, so titignan natin dito, no? We can see the proper use of T-square and triangle. So ganito siya ginagamit. Again, measure 1 cm for each borderline. Take note, if you don't have triangle or T-square, you can just make use of a put rule. Yung nga lang, the disadvantage is we'll have to measure twice. Unlike here, we're just going to measure once since we are making use of this instrumental or instruments in creating our drawing. Okay, so we make use of the triangle for us to create the vertical line for our border line. Then we measure 1 centimeter above, and then in creating horizontal line, we just adjust our T-square upward for us to create the border line sa taas. Okay, so pwede rin gawin to, no? Yung sinasabi ko kanina, you can just make use of two markings and then connect the two. If you don't have triangles and T-square sa bahay, you can make use of the ruler. So situate that the ruler is standard, tama yung measurement niya. So here we'll be using the metric system, no? We'll be using the centimeter side of the ruler. Since ruler has the English and the metric. Okay, so after making the border line, so let us now start creating the floor plan. Okay, of course, as you can see, we first get the center, and then from the center we measure 5 centimeter and 5 centimeter for us to get the measurement of 10 meters or 10 centimeters rather. So we create vertical line. Sa reminder lang, no, sa pagsusukat, so since dun sa reference natin the size is 10,000, so magiging 10 cm sa ruler since you are using the 1:100 scale. Okay, so same din sa ginawa natin kanina. The width is 15,000 for the property line. So from the center we measure 7.5 cm and 7.5 cm. So after creating the property line, so nakita natin na nag-measure ako ng 1.2 cm since in our floor plan, the setback is 1,200. Okay, so we just create horizontal line using the T-square. So reminder, sa pagpe-pencil, kailangan very light yan. And then see to it that you follow the measurement given on the reference or displayed, no, dito sa ating video. Makikita naman natin dun sa upper left. Okay, so after creating the floor plan, let us now have the partition, no, the partition of our floor plan. So kung makikita natin yung partition natin sa floor plan, okay, dun sa una, the measurement is on the first wall is 2,500, so that will be 2.5 cm sa ating ruler. The next is 2,100. Okay, so unang ginawa natin ay ginawa na muna natin yung first bedroom. Okay, yung bedroom natin may size na 3,000 doon sa front, and then the width is 2,500. Then we have our toilet and bath, which has a width of 2,100. Okay, so paglalagay ng measurement class, centered muna tayo, no? Huwag na muna natin kakapalan yung mga pader niya. Okay. Yan. So what we are doing now is layouting the wall thickness. Reminder, the wall thickness is 2 mm. Dalawang guhit ng centimeter dito sa ating measuring tool. Okay, so kinapalan na natin yung mga pader by 0.2 cm or 2 mm. So reminder lang, no? If you don't have this square, you can make use of ruler. Yun nga lang, class, you'll have to measure twice. Okay? So since nasa bahay kayo, in case of inavailability of T-square and triangle, you can make use ruler. Okay, provided that you'll have to measure it twice, no? Para magpantay yung sukat. So after layouting the wall thickness, so let us now have the partition of the areas, no? Okay? So yung gitna ang partition natin. So that will be the area for the kitchen, toilet and bath, and the bedroom. Okay, in our floor plan, no? So habang ginagawa natin yan, let us identify the different parts of the floor plan na nasa reference natin, no? We have the lanai. Okay, ito yung parang pinakabalkonahe sa likod. Then we have the kitchen, the dining, the living room, the toilet and bath or the T&B, and the bedroom. So, ang ginagawa natin ngayon, class, is the partition for the toilet and bath, no? And then para sa ating stair, sa ating hagdanan. Then we lay out the wall thickness of 0.2 millimeters. Please, class, no? Listen carefully. This is your next activity. So after watching this, okay, using a A4 or short band paper, so you'll have to repeat the same procedure. Okay? Yan. So we created the wall thickness for our toilet and bath. So in using your ruler or T-square, no, situate na malinis siya, no, or else it will create some smudges sa ating floor plan. So situate na malinis ang ating mga gamit, no, para maiwasan yung pagdumi ng floor plan. So for this job, no, you can make use of the hard pencil para mas malabo yung line. Okay, so study the floor plan. Reminder, no? Ang measurement natin itong class, baka magtaka kayo. The measurement is 10,000, 15,000. So ibig sabihin, class, ang 1,000 kasi 1,000 millimeter is equivalent to 1 meter. That's like for example, no, yung haba ng ating bedroom in front is 3,000. This means 3,000 meters. Okay? So, ang ginawa lang natin with the use of our straight edge ruler, so for us to, para magpagkasya ang buong floor plan sa isang bond paper or drawing paper, we make use of 1:100 scale. Okay? Wherein, yung 3 meters, pag nasa ruler na, magiging 3 cm na lang siya. That is what we call scaling, no? We are enlarging, or what do you call this? We are reducing the size of the big objects, such as a house, no? Para magkasya sa isang layout. So before inking, so situate lahat ng mga details ay nakalagay na. Okay, so we have now the partition for our kitchen. So another point too. So ginawa natin class center dimensioning, no? So from the center, we measure 1 mm for us to create the wall thickness, which is 0.2 centimeter. Okay, sa actual, ano to class, no? Yung kapal ng hollow blocks, you try to measure it, no? It is near 0.2 centimeter or meters or 20 centimeter, no? Kuha kayo ng metros or ruler, so you try to measure it. Yan. Okay, so ginagawa natin guys is the details for our ladder or stair rather. Okay, for our stair class, kung susukatan natin, the standard for each step is 0.3. Okay, so 3 guhit sa millimeters. So we measure 0.3 for each steps. Yan. So the base of triangle, we create vertical lines. So in your case, if you don't have triangle and T-square, so dalawang measure yan, no? Per 0.3 each to create the details for the stair. And then we now create the handrail at the center, yung hawakan. Okay, so class, ito yung procedure sa pag-create ng floor plan, no? You first create the outline, pinakalabas, the total dimension, the detailed dimensions. Okay? So, dito, ginagawa na natin ngayon class is creating yung mga door openings. Okay? So, for this one, no, makikita natin, alam nyo yung hamba. So, from the door jump is 0.1 centimeter, no? Or, isang guhit lang sa ating ruler. And then, the door opening should be, for rooms, should be 0.8. Ibig sabihin, 8 guhit. In actual, it is 80 centimeter or 0.8 meters. So sa ating layout class, bilang kayo ng 8 guhit, no? That is 0.8. So here we have door opening for the bedrooms. We have our entrance and exit. So entrance sa harap siya, and our exit is located at the kitchen. Okay, what we are doing now is creating wall openings naman. Okay? For our wall openings, so dito sa ginagawa natin ngayon, ang kanyang wall opening is 0.8, no? 8 guhit, 0.8 centimeter or 8 millimeters. And then, another door opening sa exit natin. So, since this is exit, mas malaki to, no, compared to the door opening for our bedroom 1 or bedrooms, no, yung nasa loob. For this one class, mas malaki siya ng 0.10. So, this will be 9 millimeters in scale sa ruler or 90 centimeter in actual. Okay, you try to measure your doors, no, doon sa entrance ninyo at sa exit. Nasa 0.9 yan or 1 meter. So reminder lang, no, sa pagdodrawing ng mga floor plan, see to it that your hands is also clean. Bukod sa inyong mga instruments or drawing materials. Okay, so we have window opening for our kitchen. So the same size is 0.8, no? Standard. So this is 0.8, and then we have another window opening sa ating bandang sa may hagdanan or stair. Okay, we also have small window opening sa ating toilet and bath. Then same with our bedroom. So ang nilalagay natin dito class, no, actual measurement to, no, actual sa totoong buhay. Ang ginawa natin ay we make use of scaling. Okay? Yung 1 meter ginawa natin 1 centimeter sa ating drawing paper para mapaliit siya. But still employing the actual measurement. We have another window opening on the side of the dining room and for the living room. Okay, so we have 2 window opening for our dining room and living room. So same size. In our scaled measurement, in our ruler, it measures 0.8 centimeter or 8 millimeters. So walang guhit yan sa ating ruler. Okay. So next is creating the window opening for our bedroom. So same size, 0.8 centimeter or 8 millimeters in size. And then another window opening on the side of our bedroom, the same size, 0.8 centimeter. Okay, so you have to check your floor plan if there's a need for us to add additional measurement. Alright, so here now, at this juncture, we can now start with the inking process. Okay, so as you can see here, what am I using is a medium pen. Okay, so specifically, I am using a 0.5 or 0.50 pen. So medium pen, ibig sabihin hindi makapal, hindi manipis. So specifically, this type of pen is used for inking visible line. So in our floor plan, okay, what are the visible lines here? Of course, our wall. Okay, so be careful in inking. So kung makikita natin dito sa ating process, nag-i-ink ako pataas, no? Kasi class, pag ang ginawa ko dito from top to bottom, no? Pagbasa pa yung ink, pwedeng matamaan ng ating straight edge ruler or T-square, and then there is a tendency na mag-blotch or magkalat sa ating drawing paper. Okay? So reminder, for inking our floor plan, we'll be using 3 pens, no? For wall, such as the visible line, which is the wall, we'll be using 0.5 pen. Okay, so after inking the walls, let us now make use of another tech pen. So ito medyo mas manipis, no, for our door. So this is a 0.20 technical pen. So we are making use of thin tech pen or 0.20 because mas maliit kasi ito. These are detailed drawings. So mas maliit yung mga details, kailangan mas manipis yung line. Okay. So we have 3 doors here. So we have for the entrance, for the CR, actually 4. We have 4. For the toilet and bath. So reminder, in each door opening, they differ in size, no? For our toilet and bath, the door opening is 0.6 or 600 cm. So gumamit tayo ng 0.20 pen here kasi napakanipis na nito, no? And then after creating the doors, of course, no, we'll have to put the symbol, no, kung paano sila magbubukas at magsasara. We can make use of architectural template here, but since in absence of a circular template, we can just make use of straight line. Ito class, mas manipis na tech pen, no? So gumamit na tayo ng third pen which has a line weight of 0.05, no? As you can see in the pen on the side. So mas manipis para sa 0.20. So you notice class, no? Iba-iba yung kapal ng ating tech pen for every types of line. So dito gumamit din tayo ng mas manipis na tech pen, para sa ating handrail. And then for our stair, we can make use of either 0.2 or 0.05. Wag lang yung 0.5 na pen. So let us now proceed to the stair. So we'll be using a thinner tech pen here also. Preferably, you can make use of 0.3 or 0.05 for this one. Then mas maganda if you use 0.3. Okay, so aside from the stair, we'll be using the same pen for our window. So after the windows, let us now proceed putting some specifications. So this is letters. So for the height of letters, pwedeng tatlong guhit dito or 3 millimeters. So we already discussed the proper lettering. As you can see, I have used 3 guidelines, namely the top line, the waistline, and the baseline. Okay. So we'll be putting specifications for the toilet and bath, the bedroom, for the lanai, the carport, etc. Okay, so after putting the markings for the guidelines, so we'll be using straight edges for the guidelines. So lines for this one should be extremely light. Okay, and then using pencil, so gawa muna tayo ng parang pinaka-draft. So for this one, we have for the kitchen, and then we have the dining area or dining. Then the next one, we have the living room. Okay, so we have drafted the light lines for our letters. So the next procedure now is for us to ink the letters. So I am using a 0.5 tech pen here to letter. So be careful in lettering. You have to follow the correct procedure on how to properly letter a lettering. So we have started with the kitchen. Okay, so in lettering, you have to start from top to bottom. So be careful in lettering because pagka nag-letter tayo, medyo basa pa yan. So if we fail to touch the ink, there might be the possibility na madumihan ang ating drawing. Napakahirap tanggalin ng ink. Okay, so after the living, we now proceed to the TNB. Then we have the bedroom. So after inking the letters, we can now proceed inking the fence or the property line. So this will be the property line. Ibig sabihin hanggang dyan lang yung property ng ating owner. So let us first create the wall thickness. So this is a fence or tawag na dito ay pader. So the standard thickness for this one should be at 0.20. So we will first use pencil for us to create the draft for this one. So after the pencil, we'll be proceeding with the inking. So reminder, since it is also a visible line, we'll have to use medium pen or the 0.5 pen. If you will notice sa pag-ink ko, I am always starting from left to right. So since I am right-handed, pag left-handed naman kayo, you can start with the right to left, vice versa. So be careful in inking, kasi pwede pumasok yan sa ating straight edge. Huwag natin, what do you call this? Huwag natin masyadong ipapasok dun sa mismong straight edge, pwede siya mag-blot. Okay. So let us now proceed to the vertical stroke of the property line. Yan. So nag-ink ako class, nag-start ako sa my left. Kasi class kung nag-start tayo from right to left, there might be possibility na madaanan natin yung ink na basa pa, na hindi pa tuyo. So this is the right procedure in inking lines in a drawing. So after inking the property line, let's now proceed with putting the dimensions for our floor plan. So when you say dimension, ang ibig sabihin measurement. So after inking the property line, so let us now proceed in putting dimensions for our floor plan. Dimensions is very important, no? Ito yung parang pinaka information ng ating floor plan. So dimensions doesn't only include measurement but also the dimension line. So what we are going to do first is to extend lines from the point of origin. So tulad ng ginagawa ko dito. So point of origin from the floor plan or wall, and then point of origin to the property line. Then I will be creating vertical line for the dimension align. So naka-align yung dimension ko sa mismong sukat. So this includes the technique in lettering, no? So yung process or techniques in lettering doesn't only applied on letters but also with the numbers. So after creating dimension lines through pencil, so I will be using tech pen, which is the thin tech pen, yung pinakamitipis natin, which is the 0.05. Okay? So after inking the lines, I will proceeding inking the numbers or the measurements. After inking the numbers, we can proceed to lettering the title, no, of the drawing. So again, no, as you can see in my work, I'm still, even though na maliit yung letters, I will still be using guidelines in lettering. So for this one, since ang gagawin natin ay floor plan ng 2-story, this is for the ground floor plan. So hindi pa tayo tapos dun sa isa, no? The second floor plan, that will be my second vlog. Okay? So ground floor plan, and then ano ba ginamit natin scale? 1:100 scale. So ibig sabihin, in every 1 centimeter, it's equivalent to 1 meter in actual. Okay? So after the draft, let us ink this one. Okay, so the last line to be inked in a drawing is the border line. So for our border line, we'll be using the thickest or the thick tech pen, which is the 0.8. So in our floor plan, we have been using 3 tech pen, no? Thin, thick, and medium. So for this one, for our border line, gagamit tayo ng pinakamakapal, which is the thick pen. So as you can see in our pen, the size or the line weight is 0.8. Okay. Yan. So see to it, hindi mo dadaanan yung pen or ink na medyo basa pa. Okay. Then, for our right portion, border line. So after inking all the lines needed, so the last thing now is, of course, we'll have to check if there are some details which is missing, so we can add additional details here. So we can make use of what we call the leader line. So we will name this as the property line. Ito yung parang pinaka-property, ibig sabihin ito yung pinaka-limit natin, no? Diyan lang tayo pwede magplano. So hindi tayo pwede na mag-plus dyan. Ito yung parang pinaka-property natin. So gumamit tayo ng thin tech pen, and then for the letter, we'll be using first a pencil for the draft or property line. Again, a good draftsman never letter without a guideline. So kahit maliit na letter lang yan, we'll be using guidelines in lettering. Of course, para maiwasan ng pagkakamali, can start making use of pencil, but in this case, since medyo sanay na tayo, no, we immediately use pen here since konti lang naman yung letter, and then we assume that the letter will fit in, no, sa ating floor plan. Okay, after inking, the procedure na gagawin natin is checking for the missing details, and then kung wala na, you can start erasing and studying details. So reminder, erasing and studying details are careful because pinita natin yan, under may tendency na mapunit. Okay? So erasing and studying details, you can start erasing yung mga lines na kailangan or sa paggamit ng eraser, may possible use soft eraser. Ito na lang ginagamit mo ngayon. Okay, so be careful with erasing because there might be a tendency na kung mali yung direction ng ating pagbuhat. Okay, if you have a dusting brush, you can make use of dusting brush. Kung malinis naman ang kamay niyo, you can make use of your hands, no, to wipe out some residue. Okay, so yan, check ulit. So, ano ba yung susunod na gagawin natin yan? Of course, forgot to put the symbol for car, no? So since medyo mahirap gawin ito sa manual, okay? So AutoCAD, madali lang to eh. You have templates for car. So we can make use of symbol for car using a triangular symbol. Okay, so after the draft of NC, we can now make use of thin. Like that, 0.05. Finalize the line. So do it now before we look at the paper from the table. After that, pwede ko yun pen, ink. In this case, yung pen natin na ginagawa is madaling matuyo. So we can now remove the unnecessary details. Okay. So after checking the details, kung okay na siya, we can now carefully move the masking tape. Okay? So this is the advantage of masking tape. No? Hindi siya nag-iwan ng parang madikit na sapat sa ating drawing paper. So be careful because pwede siya mamadikit yung papel, no? Pwede makunit yung papel natin. So dahan-dahan sa magtanggal. That's it, class. So I hope to see you in our next vlog for our second floor plan. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed our lesson.